Hey, what's up, guys? Man, so many spiders. Anyways, pretty nice day out, partly cloudy. Sun's high in the sky already, a little late getting started. A little breeze, feels good. Standing in the shade, could almost work out here all day. But anyways, I'm standing here in front of this gorgeous piece of machinery. Whitney, 1969, white, Cabover. Small cam 350. 10-speed trans likely. Does have a wet kit, and you know, this truck had sat in the woods for an awful long time. Since we got it home, we did put some acid on the wheels and some acid on the tank. Got those cleaned up. We did vacuum out the inside. It needs glass really bad. I'm waiting for my glass guys to come, and bing bang boom, Bob's your uncle. Throw in some new glass, some new windshield rubbers, and possibly even replace the rubber for the wing windows. We'll see how that goes. This truck is steel, does have some cancer. We're going to try and get after that sometime. But right now, the most important thing is we got to get this cab to go up and down. We got to get this starter off, because if you'll remember right, the starter was kind of letting us down, and I've got a new one. I'm going to go ahead and take this starter off, and I'm going to check out the new one, put it on. I'm going to wire it up to where the only electrical that's being used in this truck is the ignition and the start button. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to get this truck, I want to get the wasps out of it, which looks like I have a little nest right there with some yellow jackets in it. We'll have to see. But I want to get this scab up, get this starter changed again, get this big giant battery box off. It doesn't need it. You know, I need to get some batteries coming anyways. Let's get a couple of batteries. This really only needs 2. We'll get after some of these wasps. We'll get after getting the starter fixed, get it to where I can turn it on and turn it off by the switch. And we'll get this up by the shop. We'll get the forklift out. We'll run the cab up and down a bunch of times. See if we can't get that mechanism to work, and then might take this hydraulic tank off just so we have access in there. Get that air box off. Get after some of that stuff, and make this thing so we can start it and stop it. We'll get what fuel's in it out. We'll get a new fuel line ran with the filter housing, and then we can start getting after some of the stuff. I like all of my trucks to be able to run and drive. I like to be able to just jump in, hit the key, fire it up, move it when I need to. A little bit of red wasp action. But yeah, I think I'm just going to put the batteries in here and plumb them up and just get rid of this. I don't like the way it looks. It does need a step, but it doesn't need this huge battery box with all this extra room. If it had a nice hinged cover, come on, dude. Come on. Come on. Stop. Try to tell you, but you don't listen. Dang it. I don't like to piss off a red wasp, but he's not obeying the general rules here. But anyhow, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lube this thing up. Lube these bolts up. Now, you guys know I'm not a big fan of PB Blaster, but I am learning to like it. So we'll see. So I brought this out. Now, this was given to me by this company, and I was asked to try it, and so far I like it. Look at that. Wow. It's actually pretty incredible. real test, I guess, would have been to get it out with the 3/4. All right, so let's see. All right, let me see about gathering up a couple of the things that I dropped. I'm guessing this thing probably ain't going to want to flip over, but I think it needs to. Okay, now what needs to happen here is this thing needs to come the other direction. And in order to do that, I think I got to loosen this jam nut. These stairs are in a really inappropriate place. Now, you're asking me, already I can tell, James, what in the hell are you doing? Well, what I'm doing is I'm getting this turned over so the handle operates the other direction, so the battery box can stand all the way up. And I think I did it. So what I think I'm going to do is I'll put this bolt in, this spacer, and I'll put this washer and nut on. And then I'll take this bolt and the spacer, now I know that this is not necessarily making 100% of sense, but I think you'll see what I'm going after. So this one looks like actually it has too many spacers on it compared to this one, so I got to put another spacer on this one. Okay, all right. Whew. Brutal humidity today. Okay, so now it doesn't move at all. I might have to loosen those up just a skosh. Well, not really sure. Might not be. Yeah, just needs lubed. All right, so what we'll do is we'll keep it the way it is right now, and we'll see if it works out. Bad thing is now when you go in and out of there, you can have this in your way. But the good thing is the battery box can open fully now. We can put 2 batteries in here, get it cleaned up. I think 2 batteries. I think 2 new batteries is really all this thing is going to need. Yeah. We'll get this all cleaned out and get a couple bats in there. That's where I wish we were up close to the shop so that I don't have to walk so far to get tools, but all right. Hey, what's up, guys? Man, what a late start I'm getting today. Normally I'm out at the shop by 8 o'clock. It's a little after 9. The sun's moving up high into the sky. Clear skies today. No breeze. Temperature's not bad, but the sun, man, it's a scorcher. So, anyhow, I'm standing here next to this gorgeous piece of machinery. Man, just look at it. This 1969 white, and it's got a small cam 350. It's got a crazy wiring harness that's all peeled out. Engine runs good, transmission shifts good. The air system sucks. There's a whole bunch of leaks and miscellaneous stuff that aren't working. This tank right here, you might remember from an earlier time, we took it off a truck over at JP's and stuck it on here because one that was on here was rusted through. Fuel lines are in horrible shape. It's got a left side tank on the right side, so that doesn't look good. I don't like this big battery box, so that's coming off. Actually, I don't know if the battery box is coming off because it's holding the big air tank, and so we may end up keeping this battery box after all. We'll get a lid put on it and just make it a step, most likely. Yeah, this rubber gaskets, years gone past, but you know, I was looking it over today, found a nice wasp nest in there, and I sprayed them down, got them knocked out. We got some, I think, wasp larvae laying on the ground there from the nest. It's interesting. So we'll go ahead and just smash all those because ain't no sense of having that stuff lay around. But what we're doing today is I'm going to locate and install a lower starter bolt, and then we're going to plumb up a couple of batteries in this old battery box and just see if that's going to work out for me. I'd rather have the batteries in this box than in the big box. But I don't really know. I don't really know how it's going to work out. What's liable to happen is we'll take this battery box here right off. We'll take that air tank off, mount it up next to the other air tank somewhere in the chassis. But what I want to do is I want to get the electrical system minimalized and see if I can't get the starter to be reliable, and then maybe we'll get a look at the alternator and see if we can't get the thing to charge. Both of those things would be super cool to have accomplished, because what I want to do is want to put batteries in this and then leave batteries in this so I can get in this truck, start it up, and bring it up when I decide I want to work on it. It's really a pain to have to go and get the forklift and Jessica and drag the truck sideways. All that stuff is ridiculous. You know, you guys know that my goal is to have all the trucks to where I can jump in, hit the key, fire it up, and move it. Johnny's coming back to work pretty soon, so I'm looking forward to that. I have a lot of stuff for he and I to do, and yeah, it's interesting. Things are going in a weird direction. This truck is going to get cut off and something modern put on the back. I wasn't going to do it originally because I didn't want to cut this truck, but then once I took the deck plate off, I noticed that this was already cut off, and so since the frame's already cut, it won't offend me much to put something modern on the back. We'll see how that goes. It's not happening today, and it's not going to happen until I get the truck electrical working good enough that I can get in, jump in, start the truck, and move it. We're gonna get the roof cleaned up, put some new cab lights on it, get some new glass put in it, and get the cab mechanism working. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think there's anything that keeps the cab from going all the way over except for that worn out set of springs in there. So what we'll probably do is we'll probably try and take that spring setup out while we've got the cab blocked up. It does not, I repeat, it does not look like any fun to me. It's looks like there's 4 leaf springs in there, and I think what we'll do is we'll work this thing up and down and see if we can get it functioning well enough to where a guy could lift this up. If that doesn't happen, well, we'll have to figure it out from there. I see some red wasps kind of flying around. They don't really know where they're going. Likely I'm going to be killing wasps today because I don't really feel like getting stung. But anyways, let's get underneath. Let's get the bottom starter bolt in. Let's re-look at the electrical and the wiring. And where are you going, dude? I mean, I see you hunting, but what are you hunting? I mean, do you have a spot already? Are you looking to make a spot? I already killed one of you yesterday. I will kill the rest of you. These red wasps, they like to get right up in your face. I'm not trying to get stung on the face today. I might just shoot that guy down. Let's see. Can you even see? I think you might be able to, but this, I did find out that this PB blaster kills a wasp quick. You only got to get a little bit on him to make it happening. See, just like that. I just got a little bit on him, and he is just about dead. About 5 seconds. It's pretty powerful. Peanut butter blaster. Anyhow, let's get after it. So I dug around a little bit, found a starter bolt. It's 5/8 11, 2 inches long, and it's got a 5/8 12-point head. I got to get some of those.
Alright. We'll battery it up and test it. We gotta put a couple of brake chambers on this thing as well. And track down some more of these airlines. It's ridiculous actually how the airlines are ran.
I think I have to put them in this way. I'll just scrape that out a little bit. Grab a scraper. We're just gonna put this scrape down. I think they'd have the potential of falling through. Yeah. So we're gonna have to put a board in there. It kind of sucks a little. Let me see what I got. All right, so what I decided I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna get these batteries hooked up. And we're gonna put the red ones on the negative because this truck is positive ground, and so these two here are grounds. So these will be hooked to the positive side of the battery. We're gonna pull those up and see how they work out. One. Here's the other. Get under here. We'll try and run these cables over to this side of the battery. Okay, so there's also one more wire. We got to figure out what we're supposed to do with that. I assume what goes on the negative. I put those backwards. Sometimes I'm an idiot. Okay, so we got to find that wire right quick, and we'll test it. What's right here? Okay. Starter sounds good. We'll also replace that exhaust elbow and stack because going along with trucks that start, run, and drive, I also want trucks that have exhaust and build air pressure. So it's not, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like it's coming out right here. Coming out of the throttle shaft. So the things we're going to do, thing I want to do is get my test light out, start testing circuits, and get some things unhooked. Because the only thing I want hooked up is the fuel shutoff. And the reason that is, I don't want any of the other electrical in the truck working. And so I think I'm going to look online and order a shaft seal for the pump, so that stops leaking. I'm going to order a gasket and a filter for the lubrifiner. I'm going to get a look at this truck has a wet kit. I'm going to get a look at the wet kit and see about taking it off this truck and putting it on something that's going to be a little bit more usable, and get rid of this tank here and redo that crossbar. We'll fix that exhaust. And I need to get this cab to go up and down, and so I just don't know, maybe for having the cab down for 30 years, just wore those springs out, or maybe they're broke off in there. I need to find out what it takes to get that apart, and then what to put in there to make it work, because I would like to have the cab to where I can put it up and down as it's supposed to be. And yeah, also it doesn't charge, so we need to look at the charging system. Maybe the charging whirler, as Vice Grips Garage would say. You guys watch him, right? I wonder what he's doing today. Probably sweating and cussing off camera, I would guess. Small one. This truck doesn't need 300 gallons of fuel. It's not. I don't think I'm going to put this truck back out on the road per se. This truck is going to be nice going to shows and well, when I thought I was getting an RGN, this was going to be a nice truck to go up on the back of the RGN and something nice on the front of the RGN and take them to shows. But we'll see. We're gonna take this exhaust off and we'll put a new muffler on there and a nice pipe, and that way it doesn't look like pure trash. We'll fix up some of this stuff too while we're at it. So yeah, we'll probably do that today, and we'll probably do something with this air cleaner. Again, we'll save the fasteners because somebody's going to want them. You just never know when you're going to need one of these, so we're going to save these. Sometimes I drive away and leave them behind. These clamps are still usable in the event that the guy needs them. Yeah. All right, so I think what we'll do is take this off too, and then we'll cut that flex and see how that goes. I will get a link to this tool. Now this is just an Amazon deal. We'll see how expensive it is and get a link up there for you. This clamp here also will serve a purpose at some point. You never know when you just need to throw something together right quick. Okay, we do need to grab a battery. Okay, we gotta cut some more on that. Thought I had it all the way through, but I don't. All right, there we go. We want this to not break, and so in order for it to not break, needs to be lubricated. And that way we can tighten that up. And then we're gonna lube up these bolts. These are a little more stout. We'll go up top and do the same thing. Because we may not be able to get those bolts off. They've been on there a long time. It's unfortunate those mufflers rust out like they do. It'd be nice if you guy could just stick another thing on there. This heat shield's in dire straits, but we may reuse it anyway. Just because it kind of goes along with the truck. It might take. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We might take and do that. Never ever used this set. Blue point, so snap on. It's half 6-point, half 12-point ratchet. And it's interesting. We're going to see. I mean, pretty impressive. I was just thinking to myself, when I was at the shop, I was like, man, I'm going to need to order some long ratchet wrenches. But this set is a long ratchet wrench. It's pretty cool, actually. I don't know how strong they are. I think they're I think I'm going to need to redo these clamps anyways, so I may cut them. So far, it's pretty dang impressive. Okay. Now we're gonna go up, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be a little weird because we got to try and manhandle it up there, get the bolts in the holes, put it up, and then throw some nuts on there. I'm probably going to change the nuts just for ease of putting it back together. Let me grab some. These don't look that bad. These will be fine. I'm not trying to restore this truck, so the fact that it's going to have rusty fasteners on it works just fine with me. This truck is basically just going to be an as-is, take it to the show, make it fancy inside, and give it a go. So let's try and put this part up there. I mean, this thing is super heavy. That 5-inch elbow is liable to work its way out of there even. Babe, come here. Oh, that's why. Okay. So I need you to take this, come closer, and you see these holes right here?
Yeah.
It's gonna go, you see these holes right here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna move this down. You're gonna put that over this, and you're gonna stick it through that hole and that hole, okay? And I'm gonna try not to, hold on. I gotta pick this weight up. Okay.
Scooch down. Okay, I got one side. I can't see the other side though.
The other side's gotta get pulled out a little bit.
Oh. How did that fit?
You gotta kind of pull it all out together.
And then it's gotta get pinched in.
Yeah. Push. Push.
Hang on, I'm trying to pinch it in.
Oh,
There
shit.
it goes. It's in.
It's only on your side.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. And
Bolts?
yeah. It's all right. Okay, now we got to do the top. Let's see if it'll sit there. Oh, boy, it doesn't really want to. Can you hold this like this for a second? I got to go and clean this up. Don't look up because the rust will get in your eye. Okay? Thank you. I'll be right back. All right, here I go. Sorry to make you stand out here. I should have been better prepared. I honestly thought I was going to be able to do it myself. Okay, relax a little. Ten more seconds, okay? What? Yeah. Yeah. It's a real fat one? Yeah, he's been pestering me all day. Yeah, right in here. Yeah. Come on. Just start. Okay, Mama. You can let her go. Very nice. Thanks, babe. Whew. All right. So, all right. Whew. Now let's see how much of this pipe we need. All right. Let's see. Okay. And I broke my wheel. Happens all the time. We got muffler hanging. We got chrome elbow on. Really didn't need a chrome elbow here, but that's all I had. So that's what it's getting for right now. It's nice. Now we got to go up and put a stack on and stack clamp. Whew. First we're gonna go in and cool off a little bit. All right, now what I'm trying to do is I've got the camera way over there so that it's in the only bit of shade that I can have it in while I do this particular part. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off and put the back of the clamp on. I didn't even think about it when I was doing it before. Let me get it real quick. I see it down there. Probably should have brought that up with me. Yo. And might as well get the this is a really heavy duty stack. It's like twice as heavy as the other cheap ones I buy. This one was off one of the trucks. I don't even know which one, but we'll go down and get that nut back in a minute. Sweat bees. I don't like them, and I'm gonna have to kill them because they're mean and they bite. They get up in your sweat and then they sting the shit out of you. I don't need to be getting ate up right now. I'm trying to do some stuff. There, and then back in the hole. Okay. We'll go down and get that nut here in a second. Then we'll get that pipe in up here. Yeah. Get here. Give it a look. Okay, we need to turn it a little bit. Looks good. Now we'll grab the tool. We'll snug it up. Hopefully you're still watching. Let me look. Yep, shows you are. Okay, I think that's it. Whew. Let's give it a look. Nice. Nice and tall. Looks nice. We can put some squeeze clamps around there. Let's see what it sounds like, huh? Let me move some of this stuff. Oof. Looks nice. Sounds nice. Nice. I love an exhaust, it doesn't leak. Ooh. Let's see, what do you see? Oh yeah, it looks delicious. Let's move you back here. Got my shoe full of rust. Wouldn't have it any other way. Put this microphone back here. Say I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's all I got in me today. It's kind of hot out, and I did get a couple things done that I wanted to get done. I could technically start this truck and move it when I need to. I do need to get after some more air lines and do the intake. It's just the sun is brutal right now. I mean, it is absolutely scalding. And man, it's nice. It's nice having new exhausts on stuff. I like it. And this, the turbo's higher than this elbow. And so when water gets in this pipe, it's just going to set down here and try and rut this out. So we'll probably drill a 3/16 hole in the bottom at some point in time, but right now we won't. Let's see. I'm waiting for a couple things that I'm going to do next week. Is once Dolores's top tank comes in, we'll get that installed, and we'll get the heater hoses and stuff arranged and water that thing up, and make sure that we didn't hurt a liner seal. Make sure it ain't making water in the oil, and we'll do some more of the air system on that, and we'll get a starter on there and get it wired in to start with the switch, and that'll be the beginning of the electrical on that truck. And then we'll have the ability to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, turn the key and start the trucks. Leaves 4. Really, I don't even know where it's 4. I'm doing some math wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Am I counting? I'm counting wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and Franny. Whew. Franny girl's not here. So I'll have 10 trucks that I can get in, turn the key, start, and drive around the property. And then we'll have Johnny doing brakes and airlines, one truck at a time until they're all done and they'll all gain. We'll get windshields in this truck and wipers. We'll get the cab working. We may have to do something fancy to make the cab work in here. Only thing I can think of is that those are broken, but I believe we'll take the bumper off. We'll put the cab down, we'll take the bumper off, and we'll see what it takes to get those out. We'll put some new relief springs in there. Get this cab to go like it's supposed to. This cab's supposed to just lift right up, and I want to be able to do that. Also want to get the fuel tank changed around, get the wet kit off of it, and find a cutoff for it. I want to put some small fuel tanks on, maybe some that are this long. Not 100% sure, but thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you.